You are woken from a dreamless sleep by a dull thud from the hallway. Your eyes snap open and fix instantly on the door. What made that noise? Breathing hard, fear beginning to twitch in your mind, you realise with a shiver that you've kicked your duvet off in your sleep. You quickly grab it, pull it around you, and unconsciously begin to tug it around yourself tightly as you curl up, leaving no part exposed. You become a warm, safe ball coiled, leaving only a small gap between the duvet and mattress so you can see out. Pillows becoming shields between your head and the wall. You're briefly reminded of your childhood, hiding from imaginary boogeymen. But this feels more palatable, more dangerous. Another thud. This time it seems louder, deeper, coming from just outside. Trying to keep calm, you run through all the things it may be. It has to be the pipes in the wall, which have been groaning for weeks now, with ever-increasing frequency and urgency. They were never this deep or loud. The blind in the bathroom, left to flap by an open window. You double-check all the doors and windows each night. Perhaps it's your parents, returning late and drunk. They're away on a cruise for another week. Your cat, prowling through the house at night. You put it out that evening. Despite all your desperate reassurances, you feel the fear turn to panic, and you pull the duvet tighter around yourself, reducing your field of vision to a thin chink. Another, the loudest yet, just inches from your door. Your churning brain conjures images straight from your childhood nightmares. Masked psychopaths, giant spiders, shape-shifting creatures, amalgamations of bone and gristle, twitching their way across the floor, scrabbling with twisted limbs for the door handle, then scuttling in with a burst of speed, claws grasping for your quivering body. Another. Your breathing is hoarse and shallow now, mere gasps in a suddenly dry throat, lungs closing up, stomach churning and rolling, eyes wide and fixed. Your blanket is still tucked vice-like around you, your body pinned underneath its futile protection. Just inches of cotton between you and whatever is about to burst in. Eyes burning, talons gleaming dully to claim its prize. Suddenly, in a flash of realization, you realise what the source of the noises is in the old falling apart bookcase in the corridor. One of the legs must have given away, and the tilt is tipping books one by one onto the floor. As you listen carefully, you can hear the quiet ruffle of the pages as another tumbles to the ground. There ought to be one last thud, and yes, silence once more descends, and with it, a soothing calm. As you sink back into sleep, you glance around the room, still snugly cocooned, seeing the vague shapes becoming defined as your night vision improves. Your desk, chair, and television all emerge out of the murk, imposing good, sane reality on the void of night. Then, just before you shut your eyes, you see something that makes the bottom of your stomach drop away into nothingness. There, on the floor, is your duvet. Your screams are muffled. The world is full of illusions. There's no denying that, right? Illusions are visual trickery that can fool your mind, but they can be in other forms as well. Also, they're everywhere. They can be in your computer screen, they can be in your dreams, they can be in the books that you're reading, and they can even be behind you right now. You're never sure. To add up to that, illusions are not just inanimate objects. They're not just those silly impossible triangles and Mackay illusions that can entertain you if you're in the right mood. They can move, but you're not going to believe me, right? Legend says that whenever you dream, your body is temporarily paralyzed, so you won't be able to act your movements in your dream. Although, there are some people who still sleepwalk, but those occasions are rare. What happens when you suddenly become conscious during the state of paralysis? You experience sleep paralysis, and trust me, it's a horrible experience. In sleep paralysis, your brain starts to hallucinate. You may see dark figures or phantoms around your room, or even an evil monster standing in front of your chest, giving you the sensation that there's something heavy on your torso. You can just close your eyes, but in this state, you're too afraid to do so. You hear screams of agony and bellowing of ignorance right in your ears, and your eyes are fuzzy and blurred. This is probably one of the scariest experiences that you'll ever get in your life. Well, in case you get this experience to start with. But now you're probably saying, scariest? Oh please. Those stupid phantoms are just illusions. Give me a break. How sure are you? I'm pretty sure that whenever you sleep alone in a dark room, the air conditioner making silent noises as it sprays cold air around the room, you can't help but feel that there's something or someone watching you. Open your eyes and look back, but you realise that you can't see anything in the dark. You sigh and go back to sleep, seriously hoping that it was just a sound of small cockroaches travelling around the insides of the wall. But you get bugged, and as you turn, you finally see a faint figure standing there. Your heart beats massively. You can see its head, but there's no face. You can see its long arms, but they don't have fingers, nor even a hand. You think the legendary Slender Man has finally approached you, but it wasn't him. It was different. It was a ghost, or an evil spirit, or a ghoul, or something else scary. But soon enough, faith flows through your head. You bravely stood up, turned the lights on, and saw that the ghost was actually just a hat stand. The faceless head was just one of the hats, and the long arms were just the poles that hang around it. Sighing in relief, you turn the lights off once more and you jump back into bed, covering your entire body with your blanket. But you were sure that what you saw was true. You knew that whatever was inside your room except you, it was playing around with you. It wanted your attention, or maybe it wanted something from you. Was it a soul from purgatory? Was it one of the monsters that you read about in an urban legend? Breathing in weird intervals, you mutter to yourself, "It's just an illusion." Your own words echo in your head. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. It wasn't. No, your blanket won't protect you. Prayers won't work if you don't have faith, either. You won't be able to escape. The door is locked. The key is missing. So where is it? Perhaps the thing stole it. Either way, there's no escape. And as you open your eyes, you see the faceless head staring down at you, its long arms extended down to your shoulders. Not an illusion. Never an illusion. Don't forget to pray tonight.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment below. All feedback, good or otherwise, is always appreciated. If you have any creepy stories of your own, or have any topics that you would like me to cover, feel free to send them in via any of my social media. You can find all links to my social media in the description below. Until next time guys, make sure you lock your doors, stay safe, and I'll see you next video.